Hey everyone, about back to the channel, and kind of got lots of light here but not so much here, but that's just how I have it set up because I want you to be able to see the whiteboard. And to this title of this video is Winter Solar Sucks. It absolutely sucks. I cannot believe how bad it is. And someone said to me once, just recently, hey, get something to remove the snow off your solar panels. Because, you know, it didn't rain. It snowed 25 centimeters, and I didn't get any usable power. Look at December. 33 kilowatt hours for the month. It was minus 40 for quite a while. Do you know how many kilowatt hours I used that month? 900. And it didn't include my heating. So all you greens out there, I mean, gotta start up the pack mini again, because solar will not solve our problem and neither will wind. So there has to be another solution, and I don't think we've invented it yet, to be honest with you. I mean, nuclear would work. Nuclear could replace natural gas, but where I live, if there's no natural gas, we just freeze to death. There's no heat, there's no cooking, there's no nothing. Just gone. So we got to use natural gas. I agree with electric cars and all the rest of that stuff. I mean, I love them. Got one on order. But hey, let's talk recap for the last year, from January to December 2021, how much power did I produce? Well, I produced 8,090 kilowatt hours, right there. Okay, let's see if we can get the whiteboard to work. Let's zoom in. I know people do this, but, oh, let's come down. My shadow is on there. Let's zoom in a little bit, see if we can get this to work. I think it's going to show up backwards instead of the way it's supposed to. Or maybe that's just how I'm viewing it. Who knows? Well, let's see how it is. So January last year it was 230. February we got a big snowstorm. There was no power produced for 18 days. Only got 161 kilowatt hours. I use average 800 a month. March almost got there. April, beautiful month. May, beautiful month. June, best ever, 1,221. July, 1,100. August, 888. August should have been better, but you know, we had smoke and fires and rain. And then September, 779 again, didn't even get to my average. October, nowhere close. November, seriously nowhere close. And December, 33.9. I memean, what was the point of having it? I only got really only 11 months. 10 months. Really only 10 months of usable power. Total 8.09 megawatt hours. That's beautiful for one full year. Just to let you know, for where we are at right now in 2022, I've had zero power for the first 10 days. Okay? Zero power. That's zero. Okay. Let's get this working again. Zero. Zero power. So, is solar worth it? This is my second winter. I haven't had the system for 2 years, but I didn't get it hooked up until September. So I had winter last year, and I'm going through winter this year. So I have 2 winters, and it's not very good. And if you're not producing, this is the thing. I produced 1,200 kilowatts in June. It was hot. My air conditioner was running every day, and yes, I did a video. My bill was only $5. I didn't get a credit. There was no credit. The credit is, well, I would have used this if I didn't put the solar in. And that's how you have to look at it. I put solar in, I had a $5 bill. If I didn't do it, I would have got a $150 bill. And I would have got a $150 bill because I have other properties. So, is solar worth it? Well, let me tell you, at $15,000, it's not, but it is. This is how I did it. So all you people out there who want to put solar in a house, and if you live in the sunniest city in Canada, which is where I live, the sunniest city. In fact, my province has the top 3 cities in the country for sunniest. Most direct sunlight that you get in a year. We are the capital of Canada when it comes to sunlight. Nobody gets more sunlight than us. We got the light side of the moon and the dark side of the moon. And we're the light side of the moon, okay? We get more sunlight than anything. But 8 kilowatt hours, 8 megawatts in a year, not enough. And I'm not allowed to put more on because of zero metering, which is fine. I love zero metering. I'm a little short, little high, got an electric car coming. Maybe they'll let me add a few more once I get the electric car going. So, and trust me, if you think I'm getting an electric car to save on gasoline, you're wrong. Have you driven one? Whew, they cook. Oh, they're so fun to drive. Anyways, so winter solar sucks. And it does. It's terrible. You get no usable power most of the time. You go 7, 10, 12, 15 days with no power. It is cloudy all day long. And I look at, I grab my phone and I'm like, oh, let's get the app going. Let's get the app going. And someone asked me, how's your solar working? What? It's a beautiful sunny day today. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous at the time of filming this. And I didn't get anything until 10 o'clock this morning. Nothing. Till 10 o'clock. And only good news is I'm running 1 kilowatt hour right now. So I'll get 1 kilowatt hour in 1 hour. In the time of filming this video, it's almost noon. Well, that's pretty pathetic. I should be running 7 kilowatt hours. Well, 6.5 every hour. Nope. So who knows? Honestly, I think January's gonna end up like December. It's gonna be 40, 45 kilowatts, and we got a little more time to go. And then February, well, we got a snowstorm coming and a bunch of other stuff, so there won't be much for February. And if the smoke comes back, we were smoky all summer long, which really hurt. Maybe we won't have this year. But anyways, just so you know, if you're going to do this, do what I did. And what did I do? I took $200 a month and I put it in my TFSA. This is how I got solar. Solar is $15,000. Now it's come down a little bit, maybe where you are a little bit less, a little more, whatever. You're like, if I'm going to put that kind of investment in, remember, they're going to last 30 years. And don't kid yourself, it's 30 years. So a 30-year investment. But, $15,000 is a lot of money. So I took $200, I said, okay, I want to do this. I put $200 a month into my TFSA. Tax-free savings account. I bought TELUS. When the dividends came in on TELUS, because TELUS trading right now, I don't know, $29 or something like that. Whatever it is, look at the timestamp of this video, compare where it is. You can look it up online if you're looking at this a year or two down the road. And I just put $200 a month in there. Automatic, just set it up online. $200 a month went in, and I bought the shares as soon as I got $1,000, I'd buy the shares. And I put $200 a month in. That's $2,400 a year. In 3 years, I had put in math, 24 times 3. Hello, $7,200. But TELUS pays a dividend. I got dividends for those 3 years. Plus the stock went up a little bit, and blah blah blah. I didn't do it for it to double or anything. Forget about that. That's not why I did it. They're a consistent company, goes up consistently, pays the dividends. About 5%. So I could make 5% on my money while I was saving it, which is way better than a GIC. When I cashed that in to do my solar, I had 11. I got lucky. They did a 2-for-1 split in there and bought another company and did a bunch of things that really pushed the price up. So I did really well. I got $11,000. So I sold $7,500 of it. The rest is still sticking in my TFSA. I get to take it out tax-free, and I put that down on my solar array. So $7,500, and NMAX was kind enough to finance me at 0.9. Well, that's free money. So, $42 a month for the other half. Whoopee! Right? And I did that for a reason. I get a better warranty by financing. And since the interest rate is 0.9 over 15 years, doesn't even total $1,000, means the total cost of my solar array was $16,000. And that's what you use. You got to put your interest in there. So whatever you're paying in interest or however it is, add that in there. So 15 plus 1 is 6. $16,000. I only paid half of it up front. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great deal. Great deal. But even with electricity prices going up, my electricity bill has not changed. I have totaled it in this year, right here. How much money did I save? Are you ready? I didn't want to put this in the headline. It's so bad. $325. That's all I saved. $325. If I didn't put it in. Now, am I happy I put it in? Absolutely. It's only second winter. You know, got to take a 5-year average here, see how it goes. But putting batteries on the side of the house to power my house when it's cold or, you know, storm comes, that's not going to happen. Minus 30 doesn't work. You know, none of these things work in Canada. So if you're going to put solar on your house, you really got to be careful. One, is your financing 0.9 or less or free? Because they might lend you the money and charge you no interest and just make payments. Well, I would do it. It would equal about what you're going to be paying, and now you're green. And maybe, just maybe, the sun will come up and the clouds will stay away, and you know it'll be cloudy at the right time and sunny at the right time, and you know you can you know, save some money. With prices going up though on your electricity, I think where solar will win is if you install it today, you know, averaging 10 cents a kilowatt hour or 12 cents a kilowatt hour, 20 years from now, you know that's going to be 25, 30. Well, still got the freebies. So then it'll be worth it, right? So, gotta stop saying so. Now, I just went to another thing. Isn't that stupid? So, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and got a good idea of the whiteboard here and how it all turns out. 8 megawatts in a year, wonderful, same as planting trees, same as all that savings, but solar is not the answer. But if you want to put solar on your house, I've got a link down below. Give these guys a call if you live in Alberta, and they are great to deal with, and they're wonderful, and I love having the panels, but cleaning them off is not an option, but winter solar is terrible. There's just, you know, honestly, I don't even think I get enough solar to run my furnace, my fridge, and my freezer. I don't even have enough for that. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully this was educational. If you're going to go spend money on solar, which I highly recommend, if you've got it saved up to do, over the long term will work. But the payback, I personally think the payback is going to be 15 years. And that's tough to make an investment with a 15-year payback. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you in the future.